What's up, guys? Okay, so the day of the week challenge on 1 minute pullbacks was not a success today. I think I needed to wait for a little bit higher volume stocks and I needed to try to trade them right at the open. Overall, I took a very small loss on my TradeNet account, but was able to make that back with the swing trade I held on SRMH over the weekend. Hopefully, I'll do better tomorrow. And with all that being said, here's the second day of the day of the week challenge for Tuesday. The next challenge is on dip buys, and a good example of that is on SRMH. You can see it started to push up at the open and then dip down, giving you a really nice entrance. Many times where it finds support is where support was previously, in this case right around $7.10. And you can see once it found that area as support, it bounced really nicely, going all the way up to the $7.90 area. I'm actually really excited about the dip buy challenge tomorrow because dip buys are usually longer term holds, and with that hopefully I can get some bigger gains out of the market. I'm actually going to try to use a little bit larger of time frames, maybe the 2-minute or 5-minute time frames, and hopefully with that I can find some more consistency and find that patience I need to make some money in the market tomorrow. Anyways, guys, if you want to see how I do with the dip buy challenge tomorrow morning, join us at 8:45 a.m. market time. As always, I'll go over what's moving in pre-market and then day trade my small accounts on Ustock and TradeNet live at the open on stream, as well as go over the big movers during market hours. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, here's my watch list for tomorrow, January 23rd. Okay, so the first one on my watch list for tomorrow is HTGM. This one pushed up really nicely today, going all the way up to $4.10. It went sideways for the rest of the day, but it is pushing up some so far in after hours, sitting at 408 now. I want to see if this one pushes over that 410 high and then dips back down and holds it as support. If it does that with some decent volume, I might jump in it for a dip play, and so for that reason, I'm going to be watching this one at the open. Okay, so the next one on my watch list for tomorrow is LTBR. This one gapped up a pretty big amount overnight last night and ran up this morning, going all the way up to $3.33. It went sideways for the rest of the day, but it is moving a little bit so far in after hours, sitting at $2.31 now. My plan with this one is to see if it can push back up and break that $2.50 level, to see if it can dip down and hold it as support. If it does that, I might jump in this one for a dip play as well, and so we'll see what it does tomorrow, and for all those reasons, I'm going to be watching this one at the open. Okay, so the next one on my list is SRMH. I actually held this one over the weekend and held it all the way up to about $7.35 for a decent gain on my Robinhood account. It pushed up really nicely at the open and then went sideways for the rest of the day, but it's gapping up some so far in after hours, sitting at $7.85 now. My plan with this one is to see if it can break that $8 resistance and then dip back down and hold it as support. If it does that, I might jump in this one as well, and so we'll see what this one does in the morning, and for all those reasons, I'm going to be watching this one at the open. Okay, so another one I'm watching is PXS. This one pushed up really nicely before the close with some decent volume, and it's gapping up some so far in after hours. My plan with this one is to see if it can have a really nice breakout at the open and then come back down to that $2 area and hold it as support. If it does that with some decent volume, I might jump in this one for a dip play, but I'm going to be very careful just because it doesn't have the biggest range out of some of these other stocks, and so we'll see which way this one goes, and for all those reasons, I'm going to be watching this one at the open. Okay, and the last one on my list is ROKU. This one's a little bit more expensive of a stock, but it pushed up really nicely during market hours today, and it's gapping up some so far in after hours, sitting at $45. My plan with this one is to see if it can push up and break that $45.50 area and then dip back down and hold that pre-market high as support at $45. My plan is to jump in there to see if I can get a nice breakout up to that $50 area, and so we'll see which way this one goes, and for all those reasons, I'm going to be watching this one tomorrow. With all that being said, that's the end of my watch list for tomorrow, January 23rd. If you want to see how the dip buy day of the week challenge goes, join us tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. market time. I go over what's moving in pre-market and then day trade my small accounts on Ustock and TradeNet live at the open on stream, as well as go over the big movers during market hours. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and with all that being said, good luck in the market tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching.